Happy Sunday, everyone. Just coming back from hearing about the Boston University meet, and I am going to free-form this broadcast right now as I'm talking live off scripted and looking at my notes. Well, both Parker Velby and Graham Blanks literally killed the meet, setting the track on fire. If you know me and have been listening to my videos in the past, I love everything about Florida because they bring that fire anywhere they go. It must have something to do with the sun and sweaty humidity. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. And up on the north, Mr. Graham Blank said he is going to put Harvard back on the map by setting an NCAA record in the 5K with an impressive time of 13:03, which makes me want to drop dead. Half of you guys listening to me ran track back in the day. Hearing a 13:03 just makes your entire jaw drop. So shout out to him. Since women's track and field pretty much pays the bills in this sport and subsidizes the rest of men's exposure, I want to focus on Valby first for that engagement, but I'll be slowly branching out to men's moving forward because your tide is turning, especially as we get close to the Olympics next year. So Parker Velby sets a new indoor NCAA record in the 5,000 meters and becomes the first woman to ever break the 15-minute barrier in the event during collegiate competition. She's listed as a junior. Caitlin Tui did not run in Boston, so just wanted to shout out Tui's name because she has a lot of fans on this channel. I think Tui is just resting, but once I get information on what she is going or doing in the track sphere, I'll keep you guys posted because she is still the most popular top 5 track and field athletes coming into this season. Citrus Mac did a wonderful job in your Parker Valby interview. She came in very fit and fast in this race and getting over the PTSD situation from last indoor season, which she mentioned in this interview really helped. I think that the whole PTSD situation was around the 2022 indoor championships, which she was hurt prior to and was not able to run, I'm guessing. And that was especially when Caitlin Tui was able to take that distance spotlight, pretty much crushing her events up onto the NCAA Outdoor Championships, in which she decided to double. Now, in this 5K race, I thought it was rather different. Valby typically likes to front run and take the lead at the beginning of the race, but she decided to lay back comfortably behind Anna, the Boston athletes. And I am surprised because Valby says she kind of liked it, which to me is unusual when you are so used to front running or being the one at the front of these very races. So maybe we will see Valby more relaxed and posed in future races, which clearly did work in this race. I always thought of her being in the lead fast enough, just trying to avoid being pushed around because she is just skinny and gets boxed in, but she still has the height and now the experience to say, I don't have to do the extras anymore. And since all the big girls are out of the way, I can just chill. Born in Pennsylvania and grew up in Connecticut, this was like home for her. And with the crowd cheering her on, also encouraged Valby to win the race. So good for her. Now let's see how the rest of Valby's distance teammates performed. And let me open up my notes here. Well, you had Flormina Asico running in a 3K and finished top 10 with a time of 8:52, which is not bad at all. Then Allison Wilson ran the 5K with a time of 15:58. So as of right now, no one is close to Valby even on the Florida track. NC State did participate in this race, but without Tui or Kelsey. From looking at my notes, none of your ladies finished top 10. Tui and Kelsey did not run. They chilled out doing God knows what. And Amaris Tainisma finished with a time of 9:12, which seems to be at a very slow start this season, but she has time to get it together and pick it back up. And I think she will. It's still pretty early. If we look at the top 5 all-time list for the women's indoor 5,000 meters, clearly Valby is now at number one. Past performance were Emily Sisson, from looking back in my notes. That was back in 2015 with a time of 15:12. Boy, she was fast. Katie Izzo is third from back in 2019. Then you had Kim Smith in fourth with a time of 15:14 from all the way back in 2004. What was I doing in 2004? I was still in Maryland. Okay, and the most recent was Winnie Coletti from back in 2019, leaving Valby with an amazing 16-second lead time ahead of Emily Sisson right here, right now. Absolutely crazy and incredible. Now, since I am done with the ladies, let me focus back on Grant Blanks from early with his all-time performance of 13:03. He has about a 3-second lead time from second-time performer Kyle Robinson of Stanford, who ran on that same day. So it's still a close one between these two, but 3 seconds is still a big gap in distance in these type of competitions. And we'll have to see how this back and forth is going to go between Harvard and Stanford. You know, these guys are everywhere when it comes to your football teams and basketball teams. There's a huge rivalry. If you used to live in the upper north or east coast of the U.S., it's all there. It's all there. But the men, again, are torching the scene regardless, and I will be covering them a lot on this channel moving forward. Hopefully, both men can post that excitement on Instagram and get a sweeter NIL deal. I do want to cover NCAA notables in this race before I go, just to give some of the other top performers some credit. 4 top 10 NCAA marks going through my handwritten notes were set in the women's 3,000 meters, which was absolutely insane, including the second best all-time finish. 3 top 10 NCAA marks were set in the men's 3,000 meters, including the third best all-time finish, and the women's Division III 5,000 meter record was set. Someone grabbed this girl out of Division III and put her in D1 competition as fast as possible because she is smoking. Anyway, excellent time in track and field. Congrats to Florida and Harvard. I will see you guys later. Have a great day.